guys, it's Dave in Real Life and welcome to this retro review of Royal Rumble 1989, which was broadcast on the 15th of January, held at the Summit, Houston, Texas. The attendance was 19,000 and your commentary team for this main event was Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse the Body Ventura. As we know from the first Royal Rumble, this one was a pay-per-view and would become one of the main stable pay-per-views in WWE. The opening match would pit a six-man tag between Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the Hart Foundation, versus Fabulous Rougeaus and Dino Bravo. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match, which continued the tradition of the first Royal Rumble, where you remember there was two out of 3 fall matches involved in that. Also this match had your current winner of said Royal Rumble, and that's Jim Duggan. Also, Dino Bravo was heavily involved in the first Rumble as well, with the bench press world record attempt. This match, it was a pretty exciting match. The crowd were all over Hacksaw Jim Duggan. It's so over in this match, it was unreal. A surprising element, though, was Hacksaw Jim Duggan using his 2x4 as a way to gain victory. Whacking one of the Russo brothers over the head while the referee wasn't looking. This time a babyface team using heel tactics to win a match is quite shocking. But the fans were all over it and loved every second, and your babyface team won this matchup. The second match on the show would see the current WWF champion Rockin versus Judy Martin. Judy Martin was also involved in the first Royal Rumble as part of the Glamour Girls. Still, she does not look glamorous at all in this, and she's not managed by Jimmy Mouth of the South for some reason. This was a slow contest. Rocky Robin always looked amazing at this particular time. The real fundamentals of this match is just before they started. Sherry Martel cut an in-ring promo to them both, challenging the winner of this matchup. She would then go on to join the commentary team. Which was probably the highlight of this match, to be fair. Just listening to her and Jesse the Body Ventura having a go at Gorilla Monsoon, quite entertaining. Rocky Robin would go on to win this match and retain her title, and this now start the steady build towards her against Sherry Martel in the future. Rocky Robin would go on to sing at WrestleMania. Sadly, that would be the last time we see of her in a WWF ring. We move on to an in-ring segment, not unlike the first Royal Rumble, where we saw Dino Bravo take on that bench press challenge. We see a super showdown between the Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude. This segment did last quite a while, as they did 4 rounds of posing. Ultimate Warrior was well over with the crowd, but Rick Rude did have his female fans wooing at his physique. But during this segment, Bobby Heenan was in Rick Rude's corner, handing him items like oil to oil his chest up, and eventually an iron bar, which Rick Rude would eventually use against the Ultimate Warrior, when he realised that the fans just weren't on his side and that he wasn't going to win the contest. So it ended up with Rick Rude attacking the Ultimate Warrior, setting up a future match, setting up their feud for sure. which will continue throughout the year. So we've got rid of that segment, and then we go on to the co-main event, as you will, as the pay-per-view was planned, which would see the current King Haku, taking on the previous King, Harley Race. Yeah, Bobby Eaton heavily involved again in this match, as he was the manager of both these guys, so literally could not lose. I do believe this was the last time we saw Harley Race in the WWE at the time. So yeah, Haku does retain and remains king. Yeah, amazingly enough, the king status was on the line in this match. So I hope that WWE take this into accord and start making people challenge King Corbin for his title. Yeah, so Haku retained his kingdom, and Harley Race soon left the company. We go on to the night's main event, and that is the Royal Rumble itself. It is now a 30-man Royal Rumble, unlike the previous year where it was only a 20-man Royal Rumble. Yeah, this would see first time ever a tag team going against each other, as Axe and Smash, the World Tag Team Champions at this particular time, went toe to toe as 1 and 2 in the Rumble. They didn't hold back, they went at it, because obviously the biggest prize was to win the Rumble. Yeah, so that was interesting. Andre the Giant would join, I think, as entrant number 3, and you'd see Axe and Smash try reform their friendship and try and eliminate Andre the Giant, which they both ended up failing. Eventually Andre the Giant was eliminated, but not by anyone, but by an appearance of the Snake. Yes, Damien. Jake the Snake came down to the ring, got out his snake. I'm not trying to be rude there. His Damien. Yeah, and this scared the life out of Andre, who had been, previous to this event, had said that he was scared of snakes. So yeah, Andre ended up self-eliminating in the end. So it pretty much cleared out. The person with the most eliminations was Hulk Hogan, who sadly did not go on to win this Rumble. There was a face-off between him and Randy Savage leading to their feud. At this point they were the Mega Powers. I do think the WrestleMania these two would face each other. The eventual winner goes to Big John Studd. Big John Studd wins the 1989 Royal Rumble, his first Royal Rumble and his last Royal Rumble, so technically he's still in a Rumble match. He's still not been eliminated from the Rumble. He sadly is now passed away, but yeah, what an honour to still have, is that he's undefeated in Royal Rumble history. So yeah, there was this other segment, because Big John Studd did eliminate Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, last, who at the start, when the numbers were drawn for the entrance, he took a bribe. He bribed Slick for one of his members' numbers, which so he would get the number 30 draw. Quite an ingenious move by the $1 Million Man, so in character all the way through. Yeah, but he was finally the final person to be eliminated by Big John Studd. So yeah, that is the pay-per-view. Great little pay-per-view. You could tell it was just trying to find its feet. There were quite a lot of low-key matches leading into the Rumble match. Eventually by 1990 it would get better. But yeah, some interesting stuff in there. Love the character development of like Million Dollar Man, and he had a lot of stories what came from this event as well. So yeah, all in all, quite an enjoyable event. I do score this event as a 7.5. I think I'm on the same level. Well, yeah, a 7.5. I think it were over average. I enjoyed the Rumble match. Yeah, I'm running second minds of whether or not I scored the other one high or not. I think some of the other Rumbles could be higher than this. It's not certainly not my favourite Royal Rumble, not by any chalk. Yeah, so 7.5 for this Rumble, I think it's a fair score. So final thoughts. Basically, yeah, the Rumble match itself saved this pay-per-view. Without it, it would have been like a Saturday night main event. So, yeah, this sadly is my last Royal Rumble review. The next pay-per-view is Elimination Chamber, so look out for a like retro review on that pay-per-view. But we'll start with the first ever Elimination Chamber. Not going to touch on the first Elimination Chamber match, which is with Survivor Series, so unless you want that, please comment which you'd rather see, the first ever Elimination pay-per-view reviewed or that first Elimination match review. Either or is perfectly fine. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this Royal Rumble retro review. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome, and remember to always keep it real. Until the next time, bye for now.